Well, what yo, how's it going? This is Apex from Apex Predator Comics, and this is my companion,
Slick.
How you doing, guys?
Hi, guys.
What can I say? Today, comic books, man, it is the day. We got so many good comics that just came out, alright? So many different covers. Incredible. We even have a glow-in-the-dark Batman Hush. Guys, I cannot even begin to explain the kind of comics that we have. So for the first comic, we got Fantastic Four versus Godzilla. Ben Grimm. Look at this cover, guys. Amazing. It is an amazing cover. It reminds me of like the old fights between, Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston. Incredible, incredible comic. Guys, second comic. We have two options for Batman Hush. Alright, Batman Hush, cover A. Amazing comic. Beautiful Jim Lee cover. Jim Lee, always, Jim Lee is one of the best ever. Legend in the craft. He's also the creative director of DC, just in case you guys didn't know it. So that only guarantees that DC Comics are always going to be good. The second cover, Glow in the Dark. It is a glow in the dark Batman Hush. Batman 158, guys. Amazing cover. Glows in the dark. Obviously can't test it because it's not dark in here, but just take my word for it. It's a glow in the dark cover. Alright. Next comic that we have, guys. Doom Academy. Doom Academy. If you have kids, this is your book. Kids, this is your book. This is about the Doom Academy. Obviously, Strange Academy is no more. Now it's Doom Academy. All the kids from that Strange Academy school ended up immatriculating into the Doom Academy, and they're now students there under the guidance of different Doom bots and studying magic, because you all obviously know the Sorcerer Supreme is now Doom, so he's the head honcho there. Doom Academy is a perfect comic for little kids. Adults, not so much. If you want to collect it just because it's a key, go ahead. It'll be a return on investment in about 10 or 15 years. I can't say the same for it now, but it is a key issue. Alright, next issue. Fantastic Four, number 30. So we were talking about last issue, how Ben Grimm got cured of his being a rock. He doesn't like it, guys. Apparently he wants to go back to being the rock that he was. Honestly, I don't get it because, I get he was a superhero, he had powers and all this, but at the end of the day, his sole goal in life was to get cured, and he begged Franklin Richards, take that back, he begged Reed Richards to cure him of his malady. Reed Richards, as smart as he is, could never figure it out and could never cure him. Dr. Doom did it, but apparently he doesn't like it. Very good comic. You kind of get into the human side of Ben Grimm. He's desperate to go back to where he was. And he's desperate for any solution, including going to somebody that he knows who could possibly help him. But you'll be surprised. It has something to do with his wife. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but very good comic, very good read. Is one of the better books, in my opinion, that came out this week. And the next book that we have on the list is going to be Amazing Spider-Man number 70. Amazing Spider-Man number 70. Very good book. I thought it was a key issue. Apparently there's some confusion on Key Collector because they have published it as a key issue, but now it's no longer a key issue. We introduced Spider-Knot, which is Spider-Man mixed in with Juggernaut. I wasn't a fan of this whole series. The comic to me is kind of like that, but I do like this character, Spider-Knot. Makes him strong, agile. That was a good addition. Another cover for this Amazing Spider-Man number 70 is, hey guys, look how beautiful this is. Spider-Man number 70, the Rivals variant, guys.
Okay, guys, next comic is a Universal Monster, the Mummy #1. The writer and the cover artist is Faith Erin Hicks. She is also a creator of The Last of Us, G.I. Joe, the Archie comics, Archie vs. Predator. Helen, a young girl who is half British and half Egyptian, unknowingly hear voices who bring her back to the Egyptian desert. I'll be waiting for Universal Monsters to come out. I can't wait for the second one. Comics have amazing art, and you can read a little bit inside about the creator. Inside the comic, you have a little sketch pages from the creator. She talks about how her dad died from cancer and how she started drawing mummies. Guys, a great comic, very interesting. I can't wait for the second one. Pick it up.
And speaking about cancer, let's look at our most popular cancer patient in the world, Deadpool. Deadpool in this comic right here, Illuminati. We got an introduction of plenty of Deadpool characters. We got Mousepool, Frogpool, we got Lady Deadpool, Kidpool. You name a pool, it's there. We even have the Pool. Basically, it's a Deadpool who owns an indoor pool. Amazing, guys. Amazing comic. Really funny. He goes back to his old humor. We got the leader of the Illuminati is this big-brained Deadpool who somehow tricks all the Deadpools into getting into a fight. You know, you never get old with the shenanigans with Deadpool. It's a pretty entertaining comic. It's funny just like the movie. Maybe not as funny as the movie, but you know where I'm going at with that. So, the next comic, in my opinion, is probably the best comic of the week. So, we got, in the long series of Absolute titles, we have Absolute Martian Manhunter, guys. Number 1. Absolute Martian Manhunter. There's 2 options for covers. We got cover A, pretty good book. My favorite, though, is this variant right here. I'm at a loss for which variant it is, but it reminds me a lot of, you know, like Pablo Picasso, the guy, I forget the...
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Yeah, there you go. Slick knew, I didn't know. Van Gogh, how he had the screaming hands, and, you know, it gives me that kind of vibe. Really good artistic depiction. Very good comic. It's about a young detective for the FBI who gets in some kind of explosion, and he goes, you know, searching for who made this bomb explode, and he's on par with Batman when it comes to detective work. From what I'm gathering, he can make connections that nobody else can make. I highly recommend that book. For me, that was the best book of the week. I like Batman Hush, but for me, Batman Hush is number 2 on that list, guys, because Martian Manhunter is just number 1 right there. I must say it's probably one of the best Absolute titles this year that have come out, and that includes Absolute Batman. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but yes, Absolute Batman, Absolute Flash, and so on and so forth. Alright, guys, so that pretty much wraps it up for Apex Predator Comics reviews for this week. I hope you know, we're entertaining you with these. We plan on making more videos. Please, if you like us, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week, guys. Bye-bye.